Well, Steve Mercury hanging around in the cemetery, maybe paying his respects to some of the people that he has put there. You had no business interfering in that match. Why do you have to cause so much trouble around here, Mr. Mercury? Well, Mercury, visiting the deceased, many of them put there by him. And here we go, his greatest opponent again, and we're not wasting any time, straight to the action here as Steve Mercury throwing the heavy lefts, heavy rights. But as always, to no avail, and look, he hurt his wrist. The bag finally fights back. Mercury not giving up though. As Sid looks on. I think Sid's had many battles with that bag, he knows it can't be defeated. Mercury won't listen. And thankfully this week, as punishment for him attacking Ed Chilada last week, every microphone backstage has been muted, so Steve Mercury will not be able to give us a sing-song this week. I'm sure that will really hit him hard. He'll be in a dark place because of that ruling. Now go to the vending machine. Maintaining that big £300 frame is Jerry Buckler, following him with that guitar. Maybe trying to play him a tune, but he's not allowed to join in. He's not allowed to sing this week. And he's got a press conference. Welcome to the International Press Conference of Strong Style Wrestling versus Hollywood. Steve Mercury, how will the rivalry you have with Ed Chilada affect the outcome? I showed Ed Chilada last week I have no respect for the man, and this week I'm going to end his career permanently in that ring. This is personal for you too, isn't it, Ed Chilada? How much do you want to hurt Steve Mercury? Well, Steve Mercury does not have the right attitude for this business, but I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Alright, I think we better wrap this up before we witness an impromptu fight right here. Well, Mercury set to face Ed Chilada after he attacked him viciously with that fluorescent light tube last week. Well, he's on the tables, he can dance around, no singing for him, found an apple. Ed Chilada not happy. Steve Mercury trying to end his career, throwing a temper tantrum last week after losing to Ralph Zipper. His first loss. Can he get back to winning ways here tonight? We're about to find out as he heads through the curtain. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a barbed wire duck color match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Strong Style Wrestling and now residing in India, Steve Mercury. Well, Mercury makes his way to the ring with Demento, the new booker of Strong Style Wrestling, and that's not going to be good for him. Demento's still injured thanks to Steve Mercury attacking him. And his opponent from Mexico, weighing in tonight at 252 pounds, Ed Chilada. Ed Chilada representing Hollywood Wrestling. And is that really Ed Chilada, or is it Ralph Zipper under a mask? That's certainly what Mercury seemed to think last week. Welcome to this interpromotional contest between Strong Style Wrestling and Hollywood. First, representing Strong Style Wrestling, please welcome Steve Mercury. And representing Hollywood, please welcome Ed Chilada. I'm Jock Blazer of Weekend Warriors, and I'm here to be an impartial referee. I know the stakes are high, but let's keep this a fair contest and find out which promotion is best. Bell sounded him around the way here. Now look at this, the promoter's getting into it. Barbed wire dog collar match, so as you see both men attached by the neck to that chain, and that certainly makes the dynamic of this match very difficult. Nice reversal by Ed Chilada getting him. Oh, look at this. Mercury dropping him. Don't know quite sure how it's a rope break. No ropes, it's all barbed wire. I guess normal rules are going to be enforced apart from all this. And look at this big reverse suplex. Ed Chilada dropped to the outside. Now Mercury trying to drag him back in. Trying to hang him. Oh, what's grabbing his neck? dives out the ring, through the ropes with a big clothesline. Mercury on fire here. He is absolutely fuming after losing that match last week. Got Laser making the count now. Ed Chilada trying to get back in the ring. He looks dazed and confused. Well, Mercury trying to send him off the ropes, but forgetting that they're tethered together. And now look at this, the sharpshooter by Mercury. Ed Chilada not close enough to the ropes. He may have to tap out here. Managing to break out of that submission maneuver, but Mercury just booting him in the face. Mercury picking him up now. Big time choke slam. Would this be enough to get the victory here? No, Ed Chilada managing to get the shoulder up. He's certainly a resilient little man, isn't he? Mercury, big time German suplex with a bridge. Oh, look at this. Ed Chilada reversing the pin. But Mercury managing to get the shoulder up in time. Now Mercury just picking him up and dropping him again. Mercury like a man possessed. He's going slightly mad. Hitting the big reverse DDT, and now he's fired up with a crossface. Ed Chilada screaming in pain, and Steve Mercury is your winner here. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Steve Mercury. Well, Ed Chilada still locked in that crossface, screaming in pain. Mercury trying to end his career, trying to end his life. Managing to get out, but he's not finished yet. This man, something has snapped inside his brain. Now a reverse suplex right to the outside. The same move he's injured many wrestlers with. Now Steve Mercury trying to leave the arena, but still tethered together. This could take a while. Ed Chilada's profile has suffered considerably after being defeated in that match. Steve Mercury has benefited from the exposure of a major wrestling promotion. Thomas Son is disappointed that his client well, we can cut that off now. Strong Style Wrestling viewing's going up, and I'm sure Steve Mercury will claim credit for that. He may ask for a pay rise from the promoter. But nonetheless, a great win for Steve Mercury. Earning a bit of money, he's got more money to put into that vending machine. Happy days for that man. And look at Demanto, still injured after what Steve Mercury did to him weeks ago. Jerry Buckler seems to be following him round with that guitar. Maybe he wants a duet. As I said this week, Steve Mercury not allowed to sing, which is great for the sanity of anybody watching this video. Steve Mercury, only one thing left to do now, and that's to get a good night's sleep. And there we go. Oh, wait a minute, Jerry Buckler with that guitar, and he stole Mercury's bed. This could be a bloodbath here. Give me back that guitar, Steve, or I won't be happy. No, it's mine now. You can't have it. Well, I hope it's worth it, because I'm gonna kick your ass for this. Oh, Jerry Buckler trying to double axe handle off the bed. He may have broken his ankle, and now Steve Mercury beating him with that guitar that he so wanted to have a little jamming session with him. We regret bringing that guitar into the situation. Now Jerry Buckler seems better, and Angel Dust, the first official member of the Mercury cult, helping out his leader. Had him in the sharpshooter there. Jerry Buckler managing to get out. Mercury's still got that guitar. Maybe he plans to play a tune here. Never seen him play the guitar. Oh, a stunner from Jerry Buckler. Don't worry, Steve. I'll get the guitar back for you. Well, Angel Dust nearly using another person's voice there. Very easily done. And now the two men. Oh, look at this, rolling into a calf hook. Jerry Buckler fighting Mercury back, and for some reason Angel Dust just stood watching. Well, this man is a bit of a simpleton, and I believe he only does things when Mercury gives him the instruction. And Mercury not saying anything at the moment, so thank you for your help. Now I'll finish you off. Mercury going for the gut-wrench suplex. Jerry Buckler reversing it into a head scissors. He wants to go to sleep. He may go to sleep permanently in a minute, being thrown onto the lavatory. Alright, Mercury, you proved your point. I don't want no more trouble with you. Well, Jerry Buckler taught a lesson. Steve Mercury drifts off into the land of Nod, and Goldboulder's injury worse than first thought. After 7 hours of comfortable sleep, Steve Mercury's energy levels are now at 77%. We are pleased to be joined in the studio by Steve Mercury of Strong Style Wrestling. Have you ever heard of someone called Thunder Tiger from Rising Sun Pro Wrestling? I am a huge fan of Thunder Tiger. Here's an inspiration to my countrymen. When Thunder Tiger hears you said that, maybe he'll end up being good friends with you. Have you ever heard the theory that it is all a simulation? This is a brilliant game, and I would recommend it to all of my friends. Don't let anybody hear you say that. If you had to guess what percentage of your matches you have won, what would you say? Well, I'm not much of a mathematician, but I'm a pretty good wrestler in that ring. That's exactly right, sir. Steve Mercury, you obviously paid very good attention to the sport. I think you came across quite well, so thank you for your time. Well, Mercury, another interview, more press for this man. He should be condemned. He should not be promoted to the world. Mercury, he's got a match here tonight, another big match. He's facing Dragon Ryan, one of the greatest technical wrestlers in the sport today. He's really going to have to be on his game, is Mercury. Oh, wait a minute, Tall Order, he doesn't like Mercury and he's going right after him on the street. Both men jumping on the floor, I'm not quite sure why. Just something to do now and then for fun and entertainment. Well, Mercury grounding Tall Order here, watching him like a hog, but too many witnesses around for Mercury to really do what he wants to do. And wisely retreating, he doesn't want to end up in the courtroom. Now Mercury, perhaps going to take on his greatest. Wait, Mike Bison's there. And Mercury looking at him like he wants to fight him, like he's challenging him. Of course, he's got to face his greatest opponent yet again. Mercury obsessed with this bag. Absolutely relentless. Not giving it as much as he normally does though, and he's never going to defeat it if he doesn't put the hours in. No commitment, this man. And that's got to be disappointing for any family members of his watching. Thought he had more in him than that. Nonetheless, Mercury hoping to fill up on some healthy snacks. Thanks for getting rid of Jerry Buckler. It's about time someone took out the trash. Oh, Steve Mercury and Amazon sharing a tender moment there. Mercury too busy filling his face, trying to maintain that 300-pound frame. And I think he believes that the heavier he is going into the match, the more chance he's got. It may work in his favour, Dragon Ryan. Only about, oh, look at that. Joel Hershey's there, he looks in a bad way. And this man's an opportunist to go after anyone. Joel Hershey trying to fight Mercury, but he's not got the strength in him, and a big time choke slam. The Mercury ended the life of his brother and now punishing him every day. What a sadistic man. He's going to be in action now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, now residing in India, weighing in tonight at 300 pounds, Steve Mercury. Well, Mercury looks hyped and ready. Open air stadium here, big crowd that he's performing in front of. He faces a tough challenge. And his opponent from somewhere in America, I can't remember where, weighing in tonight at 198 pounds, Dragon Ryan. You may think you're special because you beat Ed Chilada, but that means nothing to me. I'm an entirely different proposition, and your winning formula is getting smashed tonight. Well, Dragon Ryan talking tough there to Steve Mercury, maybe something he regrets. Mercury big time clothesline taking Dragon Ryan down and going right after him. Very aggressive start from Mercury. And look at the power Sending him up and over, but not quite to the outside. Now Mercury, the man on the ground, sends it for the ride off the ropes. Old Dragon Ryan trying to retaliate with the front drop kick, but completely missing, and now Mercury, big time. Reverse suplex, one of his signature moves. And now Mercury fired up. Going in for the kill. Dragon Ryan in a very vulnerable position. Don't want to be down in the ring with this man. Now picking him up, and the Mercury screwdriver. He could have a broken neck. Mercury not done with him now. And a reverse Death Valley driver, dropping the man right in his head. He may have a broken neck. And Mercury victorious in rather quick fashion here. Well, Dragon Ryan should have never trash talked him. Last thing you want to do with this man is make him angry. And now he's going out to the outside. Baseball slide by Steve Mercury. And now diving over the top with a big senton. Is that Jerry Buckley's guitar? Oh, he's playing a tune now. Need a straight jacket for this man. Just beating him relentlessly with that guitar. And now fancies himself as maybe he's going to do a Jimi Hendrix gimmick next. Certainly doing the practice. Steve Mercury's profile has improved considerably by winning that match. Dragon Ryan's profile has suffered considerably after being defeated so easily in that match. Well, Strong Style Wrestling viewing's down. Of course, Mercury will blame somebody else. It won't be anything to do with him. Absolutely not. In 2025, a Freddie Mercury inspired gimmick. It's got a draw if you give it the push. Making money again is Mercury. More money to shove into his face. And now look at this, maybe going for a Stone Cold Steve Austin style gimmick. Everybody knows what you did to Jerry Buckler was bull crap. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Well, Joe Hershey not even involved. And now Alpha Male, everybody's going after Mercury now. They're sick of his stuff, they're sick. They know that he's caused the deaths. They know that he's ended many, many lives, and they don't want to be next. Banding together, but Mercury managing to get out of the way. And Mercury in a rage after that. And going to somewhere it's not good when he goes here. We've lost too many this year. We don't want to lose any more. Oh, it's Jerry Buckler, the man that Mercury had a fight with only last night. Now Irish whipping him. And Buckler onto the train tracks. You've seen this too many times now. And it just breaks your heart every time, doesn't it? Buckler needs to get up. Come on. Get up, Buckler. Get up. And he couldn't get up. Colliding with that train. Oh, he's still conscious. What a miracle. Can he get off the tracks quickly enough? He's trying. He needs to move quicker. And Jerry Buckler nailed by that train. A scream. Well, he's out of it. This is not good. Mercury may have killed again here. Now offering himself a gift. Well, it's a big slice of ham. Can't believe it. Has he killed again? Tune in next week to find out.